music has always been in the soul of Kearsney. From the hymns sung out across the valleys at the morning chapel services, to the battle songs of our war cries on the stocked, our choir has heralded the changes running through the stories of this great country for 100 years. From a small gathering of voices to the world-renowned choir we celebrate today. Tonight, we welcome you to our empty stage. A stage that stands as a metaphor for the dream of the generations of Kearsney boys who have found their voice here. We may not be able to be together today in the space physically, but it is our music legacy that ties us together. This evening, we'll showcase a number of Kearsney old boys who have made a mark in the music industry and who all started on this very stage in the Henderson Hall. Let's celebrate the diversity of their skill and talent. We invite you to travel back to your misty mountain top as we delight in the musical voices of this great college and as we celebrate 100 years of greatness. IKHULUNYAKA, let the music begin.
Hey guys, Tana Wearing here, class of 2012, Pembroke. Since leaving Kearsney, I got a degree in chemical engineering from Stellenbosch. Worked in the field for Toyota before eventually starting a one-man band and going full-time into it. Been doing that for about 2 years, playing shows all around the country. My first 2 singles that I've recently released are charting on SA radio, so it's been a good journey. And Kearsney has played a huge role in that. I remember getting there and just being exposed to different cultures, different styles of music, different instruments. And coming from a very single-focused classical piano background, it really brought this sense of entertainment and this need to perform out in me. So it's kind of where I decided, okay, I want to be an entertainer, I want to write my own music, and I want to make music that makes people feel good. And that was all inspired and brought out by Kearsney. So I'm forever grateful for the school, for you guys. It's an honor to be on this virtual concert. So I hope you enjoy my music and enjoy the rest of the show.
Sound the broken gun, let it run, let it run. Before your eyes they blame contention, feel the dream where I'm from. 'Cause it's a long and dusty road, shine down girl, let us know. Before your head becomes a light, you make us feel alive. And so I go, oh, 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 I don't know. I'm going to the beach where I first met you. We can go find love there in the sand. I'm falling on a heart, the final hour. Let me before the dust, it settles down. This battle shines above, 'cause it's a sign of no man's word, till it came down, feel alert. Before the world is now your home, your children saved by one and all. And so I go, oh, 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 I don't know. I'm going to the beach where I first met you. We can go find love there in the sand. I'm falling on a heart, the final hour. Let me breathe love when I can. So I go, oh, oh, I don't know. And when I feel, I will feel. And so I go, oh, oh, I don't know. And when I feel, I'm going to the beach where I first met you. We can go find love there in the sand. I'm falling on a heart, the final hour. Let me breathe love when I can. I'm going to the beach where I first met you. We can go find love there in the sand. I'm falling on a heart, the final hour. Let me breathe love when I can. I'm going to the beach where I first met you. We can go find love in the sand. I'm falling on a heart, the final hour. Let me breathe love when I can. When I can, when I can. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the beach.
My name is Thando, surname Skwatsha. I am a Gillingham old boy and I matriculated in the year 2017. Wow, Kearsney College. Fresh, quite still fresh in my memory since it's been about 5 years since we matriculated. Had an amazing experience there as a boy. It really gave me a close-knit group of friends on which I learned from, grew with, and ended up being able to lead eventually as a prefect when I matriculated in 2017. Since matriculating at Kearsney, I've been up to quite a bit within my life. I have pursued an artistic career within the arts, professionally as a music recording artist, and also as an actor on screen and on stage. Since then, since the year 2017, I have released an album which is available globally on all streaming platforms. I have been signed to a distribution label. I have went and left the University of Cape Town. I am now fortunately privileged enough to study at the New York Film Academy in Los Angeles campus, pursuing my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in acting for film. To Kearsney Centenary, I wish the college and the boys and staff and the entire Kearsney community as a whole strength within the next centenary. Making it 100 years is not easy. It is not child's play as well, and definitely after the first 100 years we can make it to the next, upwards and onwards. I'm an African. I owe my being to the hills and the valleys, the mountains and the glades, the rivers, the deserts, the trees, the flowers, the seas, and the ever-changing seasons that shape our native land. Something's coming over the mountain. Something's creeping under, deep within a fiery heart, a blooming soul. Oh, I can hear it in the wind. I can see it coming over the mountain. Oh, wonder, wonder. Can you see how wonderful, wonder? I can feel it is. Oh, how wonder. I can feel it is. Oh, how wonder. Let me hear you say, it is. Can you see it? It's a wonderful is.
Hey guys, it's Warren here from Sheffield 2011, I think it is now. It's like 10 years ago now. Geez, sorry I look so tired. I'm currently 2 months into a 9-month tour of New Zealand and Australia. I'm the Freddie Mercury in a show called Queen, It's Kind of Magic, the World Tour. I'm in the theatre right now. We've got a sound check shortly and then a show tonight. What it's like to become Freddie Mercury every day. Like you feel a bit of a bond with the guy even though he died the year before I was born. And while I'm in the dressing room and I'm doing my warm-ups and stuff, I do have a bit of like Freddie Mercury playing in the background or a live show like Wembley on YouTube just so I can get in the zone and like hit the stage and pretend to be the man that I aspire to or the man that I look up to so much. I really loved my time at Kearsney. I met a lot of important people in my life that I still have here today, and I have zero regrets. Best friends were made, life-changing experiences, world tours with the choir, the discipline. If I could, I'd do it all over again, except for the academics. Because I just wanted to stay in the music department all the time and play things. I mean, I started my first band at Kearsney. The teachers were so awesome. But yeah, while I'm on tour, I still keep my Kearsney hoodie with me. Yeah. Peace out.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. On and on, does anybody know what we are looking for? Another hero, another mindless cry behind the curtain in the pantomime. Hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? Show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Whatever happens, I'll leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance. On and on. Does anybody know what we are living for? I guess I'm learning I must be warmer now. I'll soon be turning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking, but inside in the dark I'm waiting to be free. The show must go on. The show must go on. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday grow but never die. I can fly, my friend. Show must go on. Yeah. Show must go on. I'll face it with a grin. I'm never giving in. On with the show. I'll overkill. I'll have to find the will to carry on with the
Hey everyone, my name is Pele Lewis with Dondolo, aka Spash Montana, and I matriculated from Kearsney in 2014 with double honours in music and thankfully 2 World Choir Games Championships. Now that had a greatly profound impact on my musical perspective and my career, as I learned to play so many different instruments while I was at Kearsney College, and I learned so many different musical genres that it has expanded my versatility into my music career right now. As right now I'm actually currently working on an R&B LP, so like an R&B project at Splash Montana, but my band Land of the Machines is also releasing our 3rd music video very soon. Now the song I believe we're going to play for you today is Scarlet, and it's a song I wrote about a girl whose name literally meant rose, hence the rose imagery in the video. And our masks are really just there for shock value. At the end of the day, it's all about the music. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope that my story can inspire you to someday pursue a music career that will take you around the world. Thank you.
Scarlet petals in the rain. I feel the warmth within. Oh, Scarlet, I'll hold you when you cry. Let me dry your eyes. So sad. Our feelings intertwine through space and time. Intoxicating tongue and your skeleton hair. Scarlet to your poison touch. I'm a junkie, I can't get enough. Scarlet, I'm seeing red. Won't you drown me in your love until I'm dead? Until I'm dead. Until I'm dead.
Good afternoon and good evening wherever you are. My name is Seb Goldswain and I have the honor and privilege of being a concert guitar player, a professional musician and an old boy of Kearsney College. I matriculated from Kearsney in 2009 and had the privilege of being a part of the choir for 5 years. I have a degree in jazz and popular music from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, and I have taught, performed, composed and recorded music around Southern Africa and the United States professionally for 11 years now. I'm privileged to be associated and sponsored by some of the best bespoke guitar-related companies in the world, including Guitar Gallery South Africa, Loudon Guitars and AER Amplifiers in Germany. I have 2 albums and 1 EP of original music out, and they are available for you to listen to on your favorite streaming service. I was also privileged to be commissioned to compose and record Kearsney's Centenary song, Answer the Call. The video you're about to watch was recorded nearby, close to Kearsney, in Montesquieu in June of 2020 during the lockdown period. I hope you enjoy the video and that you too will be answering Kearsney's call to come home for Centenary year.
Hi, I'm Jono Johansson and I was a student at Kearsney College from 2011 to 2015. The college had an absolutely huge impact on both my life and my career, from the teachers who went out of their way at every turn to make sure that I had everything I needed, to the facilities and to the boys themselves who all worked together to make sure that we could find the best in ourselves. I'm currently working on a few things at the moment. I'm working on a project with Cindy Alter from Clout, which I'm very, very keen to see what happens with that. She's an amazing songwriter. And I'm so happy that the school has now made it to 100 years, and to see that the school can actually now continue to pave the way for the next generation of great people to come through. So the song that you guys are going to hear is called Cracks in the Pavement. It was the first single I released after The Voice, and I'm very proud of it. It's just talking about having to make the choice between your dreams or the person that you love.
It's nothing personal, I just don't hear from you for days at a time. Is it worth it all? 'Cause 24 hours is not enough time to spend all of it thinking about you. I don't know what else I can do. I'm trying to find the person I had before I left you. Why do you always go? You have enough souvenirs, wrecking my joy so slow. But then it's all fine when you are here. You say I don't think about you, then ignore every text I send you. Feels like we're moving on, but we're trying not to. And it feels like I'm losing you to the dreams that I want to come true. And it feels like we're falling through the cracks in the pavement on the road I took to you. Where the hours go, memories and photos beginning to fade, losing the love we've grown, constantly failing to forget the pain. You're so far away, further and further each day. Feels like we're moving on, but we're trying not to. It feels like I'm losing you to the dreams that I want to come true. And it feels like we're falling through the cracks in the pavement on the road I took to you. It feels like I'm losing you to the dreams that I want to come true. And it feels like we're falling through the cracks in the pavement on the road I took to you. The road, no, no. It feels like I'm losing you.
How's it? Feels weird to say that again after so many years, since the Americans don't say that. Anyway, my name is Roshan Chakani, Sheffield, House, 2007. I'm entering my final year as a doctoral student specializing in organ performance at the University of Notre Dame. Since Kearsney, I've been so fortunate to perform at a number of international concert halls, including the Endler Hall in Stellenbosch, South Africa, the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C., a performance for the former President Barack Obama, and appearances in both Carnegie Hall and Lincoln Center in New York City. I recently played my final doctoral recital on one of America's finest organs, and here's a short snippet of it. Enjoy. Many of us are something today because of that little college on the hill. 100 years is no joke. Congratulations to Headmaster Alan and staff. It truly takes a village.
My 3 years at Kearsney taught me a lot, but I think I'm most thankful for not only seeing but understanding what carpe diem truly means. Once again, happy centennial celebrations, Kearsney. What a privilege to call myself an old boy. Cheers to another 100.
Hey everyone, my name is Tim Lewis, Kearsney Matric Class of 2014. What have I been doing since I left Kearsney? In my first year I went to study saxophone at UKZN. In that same year I started performing at nightclubs on the saxophone with DJs, and I also became a radio host at Durban Youth Radio. At the end of 2015, sadly, I had to leave UKZN. So 2016, I started music full time. Since then, I've been releasing a lot of songs, performing at a lot of festivals and venues. And recently, I actually signed to Universal Music, which has been a dream since I started Kearsney. The majority of my free time during Kearsney days was definitely spent in the music department. I see that they have a nice recording studio now. I would have loved to have had that while I was there. Every afternoon I would show Mr. Kruger, chef, a new song, and I'm pretty sure he got livid. But I am truly grateful for all the advice that he gave me over the years. And that was definitely a huge contributing factor to where I've managed to end up.
Kearsney has always had a fine tradition of music and singing. For decades, on walking through the classroom block at any time of the day or night, one would hear the sound of a musical instrument being practiced, an orchestra rehearsing, a choir singing, hymns or contemporary songs coming from the chapel behind me, and latterly, the melody of marimba drums or the rhythmic sounds of rap music as boys prepared dance routines. This culture of music making, singing, and now dancing has developed over the decades of our 100-year history. Since Sir Lee Hewlett, a staunch Methodist, founded Kearsney in 1921. History relates how pioneer Methodists literally stormed the old world with gospel songs and hymns, some of which were set to dancing tunes. This evening has been a unique centenary celebration of the integral role music and song has played in Kearsney's history. Now, normally on Founders Weekend, the boys of the college make their way across the Madison and Oslo fields through the ubiquitous mist to the Greyhound in the distance to sing Shoshaloza for you, the old boys. It's a song that symbolizes so much about Kearsney. It is a song that tells the story of new voices at the school, of young men embracing the music of this great country of ours, of a desire to embrace change and inclusivity. When we see boys coming alive on stage, working as a team on the sports field, excelling in academics, we're reminded of the spirit that undergirds this school. We're reminded that this place is where individuals are called to be the best version of themselves. A place where every single boy has the opportunity to find his own space and flourish. It is a place where academic, sporting, and cultural success is celebrated equally. Tonight we have united across the world in a great celebration of music. We have filled this empty stage with our own memories of brotherhood, victory, adversity, growth, and memories of our own journey from boyhood into manhood. Although many of you are not able to come and celebrate our centenary in person, rest assured that your great school continues to sing, to run, to learn, and to seize the day. Thank you for sharing this hour with us, and thank you to all the performers from around the globe. Wherever you are in the world tonight, we hope you felt something of the bond of brotherhood as we were united through music in viewing this concert together. And so, from all of us on Bothers Hill tonight, we wish you a very good night and goodbye.